All right, guys, welcome back to the show. The Boston Butt's on the smoker. We're at about 250, perfect. We got peachwood on there, and I don't know, can you smell that?
I can smell it.
I mean, it smells pretty
Smells
good
already.
It's
yeah.
called the nectar of the gods. I mean, just that smell. Applewood, peachwood, cherrywood, any fruit-bearing tree is excellent for like your pork and chicken. And so we're just gonna let that go, Gary. Now, tell me a little, okay, last season, y'all's record, coming into the program, your expectations, y'all ended up how?
Well, you know, we ended up really well. You know, we won the first conference tournament game in 7 years. You know, we went into the tournament. That's kind of our goal of ours. Not so much for the kids, but, you know, I knew the season was going to be long, we would be young and be inconsistent.
Right.
So my whole goal as a coach was, I looked at that game and I said, look, they haven't done it in a while, got in the conference tournament, and, you know, we were able to pull that one off. And actually, in the second round, we almost beat the number 2 seed.
Come on.
Just kind of ran out of gas. You know, at the end of the season, or really toward the middle of the season, we were down to 7 kids.
Right.
It kind of changed our style of play, and it kind of hurt us. And so we went through some up and downs. But by the end of the season, we were about to kind of, you know, regroup and stuff like that. And you know, it was exciting to see. You know, I always tell everybody, you know, the first year, you're going to be a little inconsistent because everybody's trying to find themselves and, you know, find the, you know, the system we're running, and they're getting used to it and stuff. But you know, we were able to adjust and make some improvements toward the end. So it was,
now you push a pretty hard defense. You don't just teach shooting. I mean, you press, right?
Yeah,
I don't know all them terms.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch, somebody told me that the football game on Tuesday night, you know, I mean, you basically look at what they did on the football field,
right,
and they defended on the offensive side too. They had the ball 42 minutes. We kind of do the same thing, you know. It's full out defense, and our defense creates our offense, and we kind of go according to that. We sell it, you know, and you got to almost get a kid to believe in it. You know, you got to get the right kid and stuff, and that's what we got now, you know. A lot of pressure. We call it pressure to contain. You know, we pressuring the ball, we still containing, not giving up layups and stuff.
Now, when you came in, you didn't have a whole lot of recruiting time for last year, right? I mean, so this year, in the off season, you got some good recruits in?
Yeah, I tell you what, my freshmen look really good. You know, we signed 5 freshmen, you know, and we're excited about it. Perfect fit for what we're trying to do on the defensive side. Very athletic. They can score. It's surprising that, you know, some of them can shoot the ball a little bit better than I even thought. But, you know, bringing those kind of kids in that want to work hard, and that's one of the things I tell my coaches when they go out and recruit. You know, we're not just looking for talent, but we're looking for kids that are going to want to work and fit into what we're doing.
Well, and my daughter played girls soccer since she was little, and a lot of people don't realize, they think, oh, you know, male sport, that's it's more dynamic, more action. Girls are finesse. Girls got the skills. And so I'm just appealing to the viewers, you know, if they haven't been to a women's basketball game, they ought to go. I mean, they're going to be entertained, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt. You know, it's like I always find on the women's side, we can draw from more football fans. Right. The style, especially we play, is more. It's a little bit more aggressive and stuff. So when they come to watch, whoa, it's not like the men's. You know, we play a little different, a little bit more pressure in the full court and stuff. And I think it kind of lends to more of a football fan. That's why I say, you know, all the time in Lafayette, you know, HUD's got 40,000 football fans. All I need is I have 1,000 already. I need another 1,000.
Right.
And so we're just looking for somebody who loves UL. And once they see our style, I think
they'll be back.
Yeah,
they'll be back. Now, you're kind of a laid-back kind of guy. Ever since I've been knowing you since a little kid, you kind of laid. But they say when you get on the court, you kind of you change a little. You get a little bit more vocal.
You know, it's like you know, I think the Gidry comes out of me, man. You know, the Gidry comes out of me on the court, and even at practice. I actually love to teach the game, so I get a little bit animated.
Some people say call it anger. It's passion.
It's passion, and and we work so hard that at what we do is that we want to succeed, and I think that's what comes out. It's in our blood.
That's kind of how I am with barbecuing.
Barbecue, there you go, man. I see that, man. And I tell you what, you also know what you're doing. That's a good thing, man.
Yeah, so I appreciate that, and we got the Boston Butt on there. We're at 250 now. If we're going to be smoking this, it's going to take about. You can do it different techniques. You can leave it open smoke, I call it, and you can let it go at this temperature for like 6 hours. And it's going to be really, really dark on the outside, but it's still going to be real juicy because, again, you're not cooking it real fast. You're keeping all that moisture in there. It's not going to steam out. Now, if you wanted to speed that up, and you got people coming over in like 3 or 4 hours, well, you can open smoke it and get a good color, get a good flavor on the outside of the meat, but then you just roll in some foil real tight, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And that's what we have in the oven, because we're kind of cheating because we're on TV. We've got one pre-done. But and that's going to basically steam within its own juices, and it's going to speed up that cook time. So what might take 6 hours at this temperature, I could jack it up to 350, wrap it in foil, and it's done in like 3 or 4 hours. But the target temperature, if I stick a probe thermometer in that meat, I want to hit about 199, 195, and that's when you grab that bone, it just pulls right out. There's no resistance. I mean, that meat just falls apart. We're gonna get that. So we're gonna check on this in a little while. Y'all don't go nowhere. Next time we come back, we're gonna be talking a little bit more pulled pork on the Primo Grill with Garrett Broadhead, women's UL basketball coach. Y'all don't go nowhere. Stay tuned.